The world is consciousness. It is not the world as it appears, but it's still a superimposition. Therefore, a sage sees the world, but realizes the world is Brahman and is only an appearance. Whereas most people look at the world and they identify with the world. Therefore, they have fears, frustrations, pains, arguments, wars, man's inhumanity to man, only because they identify with the world. A good example of this is the snake and the rope. That's unconditioned superimposition, where you see the snake and you become frightened because the light is dim. But when you make the light bright again, you know it's a rope. And that rope can never fool you again. Whenever you walk by the rope, you know it's a rope, and it's not a snake. The snake being the world, and the rope being consciousness. But then someone says, "That's a good example, but when I see the world, it doesn't change for me, like it changes for you when you turn on the light and see it's really a rope. The world remains the same to me whether it's dark or light or whatever." How do you explain that? So again, the answer is this. You are seeing the world like water in the mirage. The water doesn't change. But when you first see the water in the mirage, you try to grab it, and you grab sand. After that, you know it's a mirage, but it always appears as the water. It doesn't change like the rope to the snake. You always see the water. Only you don't react to it any longer. When you walk by the spot where the water is in the mirage, you laugh, for you realize the water is not real. And so the sage sees the world exactly the same way. The world no longer fools the sage. It's like water in the mirage. He partakes of the world, but doesn't get fooled by the world. The world has no interest for him, for the identification is with the self, with consciousness.